वहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधे वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास सद्गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री विदुर महात्मने नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. In Vidura Neethi, in the second chapter, so many beautiful values, adjustments, understandings are given, making which we become better in our performance in the world, outer and inner, for better success. The topic now under discussion is regarding the Vani or Vak. 4-5 shlokas were spoken. Yesterday we saw, if one speaks the words of akrosha, that is full of harshness, and also the ninda, it not only does the himsa to the people, it becomes the papa from your side to get the result of it later on. And the one to whom this type of words are spoken, if he does the kshama, then he is saved. This is what we saw. Second, yesterday we saw कि हिंसा बलम असाधूनाम for असाधु, the bala is himsa by all means. Vachika himsa, kayika himsa. In other way also, the asadhu does the himsa to others, that is bala for him. For the Raja, the danda is the bala. For the Stri, Shushrusha is the bala. And for the Gunavan, doing the Kshama is the bala. That intermediate shloka we saw. Now he was telling to the Raja, Vidura is telling to Dhritarashtra, कि हे नृपते वाक् संयमः हि सुदुष्करतमः मे मतः. Controlling the speech is so difficult. In that also, arthavacha, speaking with meaningfully, vichitram cha, with so many examples, logics, quotations, and bahubhashitum, for a long time like that, speaking is so tough. So, what is the management of speech here? The 4 steps are so beautifully systematically told. First of all, the speech should be in our own control. First thing is that blabbering nahi hona chahiye just like that. We have to be conscious of every word that is uttered. Speak. Then second is arthavan. It should be full of some purpose, some meaning. Without purpose and meaning, a word should not be uttered. Vichitram, in that there should be logic. In that there should be an example. In that there should be an authority. In that there should be a quotation. Arthavan. In that, if required, there should be a sensitivity. Let us say, can be of some gambhirata sometime, some emotion sometime, some hasyam sometime. All of that are put in the word vichitra. Not the vichitra which you think very funny. Visheshena chitritam, vichitram. Sometimes humor, sometimes emotion, sometimes gambhirata, sometimes logic, sometimes example, sometimes some quotation from somewhere. That is called vichitrata in the speech. So first is controlled, second it has purpose and meaning, third is it is decorated with so many things. Then next one is what? Bahubhashita means all the time in that mode. Lagatar usi mein rehna. This type of mastery of the speech is so tough. Here Bahubhashita means what? Every time in this way, speaking with management of speech. Every place wherever we go. In that Bahubhashita is not ki like a person when he is called as a good speaker, because only one topic he takes and one example only quotes at same one, say every place. Then after some time people know what he speaks. Here the Bahubhashita means what? Like Gurudev. Same 9th chapter, salient points remaining same. Every yajna he goes, his explanation of the same truth with the will be with different examples. That's called the Bahubhashitatva. You can't bore the same people. So in different places, when you go, theme, even if it is the same one, if you are able to develop it newly, freshly, not only new, fresh. Again, the Bahubhasham also depends. If you are a like speaker, should depend on the audience. Like I am talking an Upanishad. Now, when a very serious seekers of Upanishad Brahma Vidya are there, I should be able to speak to them on Upanishad based on Adi Shankara Bhashya. That's a Bahubhashita. No, they are not the great seekers, but they are only mediocre seekers. So I should be able to present the same subject suitable to them. If they are the initial entrants, unko kaise present karna, I must know. And if they are the youth, of full vigor and vitality. I can't tell them basing on Upanishad कि ये सब छोड़कर तुम संन्यास लो. Though that is the theme of the Upanishad, but that subject is given to me, and I have no other choice. So I should have the maturity to inspire in them in the practical aspect, giving them about the theory to their heart, suitable to them, I must say. And if they are children, I am given a theme of Kena Upanishad or Katha Upanishad to speak to children. No, I cannot tell the children Upanishad like I speak to very serious seeker. बेटा तुम लोग ऐसे खड़े सीधे बैठो जाओ, मैं ध्यान करता तो हवा में उड़ना. बच्चे कहेंगे सर हवा में उड़ना नहीं हो रहा है, बाहर जा सकते क्या? देखो अभी. So you should have the art of presenting the same subject to children. Anything. I talked about Upanishad, let's say economics. Economics to the children, to the youth, to the middle age, grahastha, to the vanaprasthi, to sannyasi, they are different. Na karmana na praja dhanena is only for the sannyasi. You can't tell this to the youth. Youth should be told, बेटा you have to work, you have to earn and you have to have your family. कर्म आपको करना ही पड़ेगा, धन कमाना ही पड़ेगा, प्रजा संतति को आपको होना ही पड़ेगा. Then you have to add, but this is not ultimate. Keep in mind, when the time comes, call comes, ready to be rising above this, go for the ultimate by doing tyaga of all this. In this way, I should be able to present same subject differently to different people. That's called bahubhashitum. These are all the 5 aspects of speech. One is control aspect, second is a meaningful aspect, third one is decorating with it so many varied things, fourth one is the ability to give it in different way every time, and keeping the audience in mind also, making it stronger or diluted. This is how the management of speech. Now that way, this each of shloka can be spoken in so many ways. मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ ये. जो लोग ये सत्संग सुनेंगे ना, they can make their own PowerPoint presentations, projects for educating the youngsters or anybody in their respective institutes. My job in Vidura classes is only to tell you, my dear friends, there is a beautiful text called Vidura, which is complete in maturing the personality of everyone for every success, outer and inner. Only to expose you to the presence of this text is my goal. आप उसको स्टडी करो थरोली, आपका एग्जाम्पल बनाओ, एक्सरसाइज बनाओ, उसका पावर पॉइंट बनाओ, वर्कशॉप्स बनाओ, जो बनाना है तुम लोग कर लो. आई हैव नो टाइम. इट कैन बी डन. In the same way, abhyavahati kalyanam vividham vak subhashita saiva durbhashita rajan anarthaya upapadyate. See that, hey Rajan, धृतराष्ट्र को कह रहे हैं कि कल्याणम अभ्य आवहति. कल्याणम मीन्स गुडनेस, सक्सेस, हैप्पीनेस. अभ्यावति welcomes, is welcomed. Goodness, success, happiness is welcomed. Vividham, of variety, vak subhashita. A very well spoken speech invites all sorts of kalyanam from all places. So, subhashita vak vividham kalyanam abhyavahati. See, you have to chant from this side. Actually, isa likha hai. Abhyavati kalyanam vividham vak subhashita. But to understand in our languages, subhashita vak vividham kalyanam abhyavahati. Well spoken language or word speech will invite all kalyanam. Positive. Non-positive, sa eva durbhashita. But same durbhasha, if you do with the same vak, sa means the vak only. When it is not subhashita, it is durbhashita. Hey Rajan, vividham anarthaya upapadyate. It is resulting in only in anartha. Then, having understood this also, some people still do the durbhasha only. Why that arrogance? Why that insistence? कि मैं दुर्भाषा ही करूंगा, सुभाषण नहीं करूंगा. देखो, as much it is important for us to understand from the gurus and shastras as to what is correct thing to be done to succeed, equally important is doing that. The same arrogance which never allowed us to learn will not allow us again to do also. One of the thing is this one. There are many of us know the beauty of Subhashita. Subhashita means well-spoken words in which The language, the tone, the tune, the vocabulary, all of them are used not to hurt the person. Properly done. That's Subhashitam. But still, जब आता है discussion, slowly when the discussion starts becoming argument, our Subhashita starts becoming Durbhash. In every aspect, you lose the balance. The speed also becomes unnecessary too much. The volume also becomes unnecessary too much. The sweet words go away to become the bitter words. Then, in that, the vengeances, the angers, the insistences, the frustrations, the enmity, इतना सारा भर के हम उस शब्दों में यूज करते हैं कि it's full of poison only. Then such person will never be succeeding through his speech anywhere. He will only invite not the kalyanam but only the anartha. काम बिगड़ जाता है. नो मैं आज बहुत सारे बताने का मन है लेकिन एक बात बताता हूँ. इन टुडेस वर्ल्ड people are so sensitive that thousand good words also you speak to them, they are not touched by it. But one bad word you use to them, they become so restless and reacting. Anybody, including your own wife, husband, your own children, grandchildren. दादाजी ऐसा मत कहो. आपने एक बात उसको कही थी, उसको हजार बातों में प्रे करो, बेटा तू मेरा लाडला है, मेरा कृष्ण कन्हैया है, तुम्हारा मेरा राम है, जब से तू पैदा हुआ मैं रामायण भागवत छोड़ दिया स्वामी जी का. अब जितना भी प्रेस करो उसका वो बेवकूफ फायदा ही उठाएगा विदाउट थैंकिंग यू. बट से वन वर्ड, बेटा तुमको ऐसा करना नहीं चाहिए था, you will frown immediately in a moment's notice and go away. Whole day will not talk to you. Your own grandchild, your own wife, husband, you tell her ki such a wonderful cooking you do. I think in the whole universe you are the only cook. Every day she will not even give a smile also. One day add a little less namak if you say कि तुम्हारा नमक थोड़ा कम डाला. She will shout at you with less नमक only इतने बी पे तुमको अब ज्यादा डालूंगा क्या होगा तो. Nobody in today's world. A guru also cannot afford towards disciples nowadays. First of all, who is accepting a person as guru? As a time pass, you may listen to me from 5 years or 10. It's only impossible to have that guru bhav. By the chance, even if it is there, if one word or something guru says, immediately guru is disappointed, means removed from the post. And next day guru goes to that house for the class. Already some other guru is speaking. अरे क्या हुआ मेरा लेक्चर था, आपको मैंने डिसमिस कर दिया, यार कम से कम नोटिस तो देना घर में, जरूरत नहीं, चले जा. नया गुरु अपॉइंटेड. Because why did you say yesterday you told me to do the homework? That is enough. You are removed. Then what about this new guru? He only is doing my homework. मेरे लिए श्लोक पढ़ता है, मेरे लिए भजन करता है, मेरे लिए जप करता है, मेरे लिए खाना भी बनाता है, मेरे लिए शिष्य दक्षिणा भी दे रहे हो. तुम बताओ तुम दोनों में कौन बेटर है? नेचुरली दिस गुरु विल हैव टू एक्सेप्ट, ही विल गो अवे. So even one word of any displeasure, people are not ready to receive today, even if it is in their own good. A subordinate cannot be spoken even by the boss little. For security of his job, the subordinate may not react outside, but he starts murmuring inside. He starts talking with other colleagues. He looks for an opportunity. ऐसा हो गया दुनिया. Therefore, it is more relevant to us. If in our life only Kalyanam should happen, we should have the Subhashita Vak. If Durbhashita Vak starts happening, Anarthaya Upakalpate. Only Anartha will come. स्पीच नहीं बोलो, बोलना है तो मिठास प्यार से बोलो, सत्य बोलो. सत्यम ब्रूयात प्रियम ब्रूयात, न ब्रूयात सत्यम अपि अप्रियम. ओके, yesterday we saw another one. रोहते सायकैर्विद्धं वनं परशुना हतं वाचा दुरुक्तं बीभत्सं न संरोहति वाक्षतं. So in the entire forest you may destroy with your arrows and axes, it can be remade. But the bibhatsam created because of the bad words. Bibhatsa means the disturbance that is created in the heart of the other person or the other group of people. वाचा दुरुक्तम बीभत्सम न समरोहति वाक्षतम. है ना, वाक वाणी से क्षतम The destroyed thing will never be samrhoti, be re-sprouted again. As I told yesterday, तो जिंदगी भर के लोग हमारे बुरे बातों को याद रखते. It's so, I experience my own life in the class, something when I speak. People have left me for years also. That was not done deliberately or with any negative intention. But people, if they are in that mood, they can take it. It is their choice. Though the principle is Vakturicha Tatparyam, but it's not necessary people will take it. Vakturicha Tatparya means you have to accept the words and their meaning as per the Vakta, because he is the speaker. तात्पर्यम सर हर एक वाणी का वक्ता के इच्छा के अनुसार होना चाहिए. So what you say to me, I have to understand it as per your feeling. That I have to ask you, इसका मतलब क्या है? So that only I have to believe. But that nobody accepts that principle. But we say whatever you said is in your hands. But how to understand is in my hands. Then I misunderstand. And that way. And a very highly sensitive speaker should not give even a chance to misunderstand. Not even a chance given. When will it happen? And again, there is a big subject of speech there, where there's no personal things are not brought, where only you stick to the subject. When you only are there honestly telling what is to be told, when you have zero relation with that person or any expectation. So there are 100 things which you have to be brought into and practiced. Then only we will mature to a level where we don't give a chance for the other person to misunderstood. बहुत मुश्किल का है बात, बहुत. Only a high level matured masters will do that. We have met some great master like that. In their spirit, there's no controversy. They spoke the truth. They didn't insist. They don't talk anything. As an example, as you yourself, bol diya, mano na mano karo. They are free and the listener are free. The great speaker. And nowadays, the all media and all, so much are behind all these speakers. They don't spare not only politician, but also any of the महात्मा जी. कुछ नहीं बोलना देश के बारे में, सरकार के बारे में, कुछ बोलो तो then they will ask you till you say sorry, and the bad word they use. They will pull down the Mahatma to such a lowest level. It's so worst on Prarabdham. इसलिए ये इंटेलिजेंट महात्मा विल नेवर कम इनटू द सोसाइटी और ये अपने गुफा में बैठना है बस. बिकॉज योर गुड इंटेंशन पीपल डोंट अंडरस्टैंड. दे डोंट वांट टू एंड दे आर मोर बिटर एनिमीज विद इन यू ओनली. ये सब चलता रहता है. पर फिर भी कुछ लोग होने दो जो होना ईश्वर इच्छा, हमको सेवा करना है शास्त्र पढ़ाने का, वो लोग करते रहते. नो नेक्स्ट वन वी हैव सीन इट. कर्णिनालीका नाराचात निर्हरन्ति शरीरतः वाक्छल्यस्तु निर्हर्तुम शक्यो हृदिशयो हि सः. देखो what a powerful words where Vidura ji is using. Examples also powerful to Dhritarashtra, because Dhritarashtra Adi, Duryodhana Adi are living their entire life in this negative way only. He says, Karni Nalika Narachat Nirharanti Narachana Nirharanti Sharirataha. So, Karni Nalika. Karni means as wide as the ear. Naracha means as wide as a plate. Such arrows have gone into somebody. Karni Naracha, Karni Nalika Naracha. Naracha means bana. Nalika means which are like the plates. Karni means the eye, means which are very wide, let us say. See, when a sharp thing is pierced somewhere, it is equal to bring out like an injection given by the nurse. Very sharp, no? उसको घुसाना जितना easy है, निकालना भी उतना. But when a heavy thing or wide thing is put inside, as difficult it is to put inside, to bring it out also is difficult. So here is giving an example. An arrow like that of Karni, like a ear, Naracha, Nalika, which is like plate. When it is gone into the body by some mistake, it can be an arrow or it can be like, अब चलते चलते फिसल गए, कोई कांच के उसमें गिर गए और कांच का बड़ा टुकड़ा शरीर में गया. Or a big iron piece has gone, or in big accidents, the part of that vehicle or something घुस जाता है body में. Some of those accidents very frightening. that fellow put sudden brakes, the lorry. The scooter वाला पीछे से आ रहा था. Wife and husband both बेचारे. 10 years back news, still I remember it. That the lorry was carrying these iron rods. घुस गया उनके शरीर में वो. How horrible it is. No, same example is saying, such karninalika rupi naracha also, be listen carefully. Next three sentences are important. Can be brought out of the body, and also that body or that person can be made intact. But, but the bad words, the harming words, the humiliating, insulting words, the words used to create the pain, when they are gone into the heart of the people, you cannot pluck them and heal that wound of that person. तो शरीर में एक बड़ा चीज भी घुस गया, you can remove it and heal him, but not the words. When they are, why? Because hrudishayo hi saha. Because those words have gone into the heart of that fellow, you cannot take them out. You will not allow them. आप कुछ भी माफी मांगो, बाद में कुछ भी कंपेंसेशन करो, कुछ लोग तो जिंदगी भर माफ नहीं करते. It happens. They have taken into the heart. See that example? Karninalika narachana nirharanti sharirata, from the body taken out and healed. But vak chalyahatu, the chalya means the wound that is happened because of the speech. Na nirhartum shakyaha, can never be taken out and healed because hridishayo hi saha. Because those wounds have gone into the heart of the people. Oh, how difficult it is. And log of 30-40 साल के cute relation also, because the one sentence, one word, they take it to the heart and then they don't want to reconcile it. कुछ कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं, चाहते भी है करने को, बट होता नहीं उनसे. अब मैं क्या करूं, आप माफी मांग रहे हो, मैं तो चाहता हूं कि आपसे पहले की तरह रहूं, बट हो नहीं पा रहा मेरे से, बिकॉज मेरे दिल में गया वो बात. You know how tough it is. And how important is this? Therefore, how careful we have to be in the speech. दो ही बात है, never be selfish, never be harmful to the people. If these two are carefully taken care, the words will not have that hurting expression. If I am selfish with you and I am having that feeling of troubling you, then my words will definitely have that poisonous effect. When I'm not selfish and I don't want any harm to create to you, my words will not be this harsh that it will trouble you. Then the relation won't be broken. Bitterness will not come. Speech management. Like this, if Vidura Neethi is taken as a package of topics of 445 slokas, it will be a highly matured subject, thesis. Should be taught to all students from class 3-4 to double PhD level. Everybody should be taught this one. एंड इन ऑल पॉलिटिक्स को 10 साल पहले की बातों को खोद कर उसके हिसाब से आज वो लोग करते. एवरीवेयर इट इज सो. वी विल रिमेंबर 10 years बैक somebody said something, अब आज तक उसका दर्द है. वाक्सायका वदनात् निष्पतन्ते यैराहत शोचति रात्र्यहानि परस्य न मर्मसुते पतन्ति तान् पंडितो नावसृजेत् परेभ्यः. This is a very sensitive shloka. Today I'll tell little meaning, same thing. Tomorrow elaboration. See, vak sayakaha, the arrows of the words. Vadanat nishpasanti, when they come out of the bow of the mouth. Yahi ahataha, the one who is hit by them. Shochati ratri ahani, they become so miserable day in and day out. Parasya namarmasute apatanti, when these harsh words are spoken, they go and hit the marma avayava, the heart of the people. And day in and day out they suffer. How many times we suffered? In our marma is a heart when somebody spoke some insulting, doubting words. दिन और रात हुआ कि नहीं कभी? कोई नहीं कहा. No, same happens to others when we speak. Therefore he says, Tan panditha na avasrujet parebhyaha. Therefore, a Pandita is he who will not throw those arrows which pierce their marma and give them dukkha day in and day out. बोलो तो प्रेम की बात है अगर हो सके, नहीं तो ये वाला तो कभी नहीं बोलना. And I tell you, the world is suffering so much, not because of lack of money, not because दिमाग तो है नहीं, किसी जरूरत भी नहीं लगती किसी को. But people all are suffering and hurting each other only by words. It is between two nations, you see, two states, parties too. In the party, the two types of people. In the family also. It's only the arrows of the words. Arrows of the words. Only that one. Only that one. The harsh words spoken by the husband to the wife, and she speak to him, and the children in disobedient words they speak. Parents also talk to the children in a wrong manner. अरे रामा, पूरा दुनिया शब्द में है. शब्द सही यूज नहीं करे तो नरक बनता है इधर ही. शब्द सही यूज करो तो यही स्वर्ग होता है. अगर वो शब्द शास्त्रों के हैं तो मुक्ति. तत्वमसि. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. Speech management topic, this one. Continue.